Okay, so today we are going to be recreating a Cardi B makeup look, and I will put it up right here for you. It's just a purple smoky eye, and we are going to jump right in. First things first, I'm going to prime the eyelids with concealer. Get a nice base down, and then blend it out with a sponge. For the crease, I'm just going to take this Essence blush. It's a mauve color to just define the crease and help with that transition of the purple colors. I'm gonna try my best not to talk like Cardi B throughout this video. Alright, let's go in with some purple. I'm gonna be taking this Pure palette and dipping into both of these purple shades. I don't usually do a purple look, you know what I'm saying? Just kidding, I do. I feel like Cardi's is more true purple. The only purple like similar to that color she's wearing is I have in a Super Shock shadow, but that doesn't work well in the crease, but we can try it. There we go. So it seems like Cardi likes to bring the shadow out pretty far, so that's what we're going to do because we're Cardi B today. When you're in the middle of a purple makeup look, you just look like you got punched in the eyeball. But hold tight, folks. It's going to come together. Make sure everything's nice and blended and drug out. We want a nice blown out purple smoky eye. Alright, now I'm going to deepen up the outer edges with just a very purpley brown, stamping that in right at the edge and lightly dragging it out. And dipping into just a very little bit of black right at the outer corner. What's your favorite Cardi B song, or do you hate her? Cardi B is my guilty pleasure, must admit. So Cardi's inner corner is very frosty and white, so I'm going to dip into the ColourPop Golden State of Mind palette and go in with this white shade right here. Alright, to pump up the glam and glitter level, I'm going to take this Cover FX Shimmer Veil and put it right in the center. And blend it out with my finger. While the shimmer veil dries, I'm just going to clean up the shadow that went under my eyes and the edges. See how nicely that cleaned that up? For liner, I'm going to take the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in black. Don't usually start with my eyes first because I just hate the way I look when I start with my eyes first, but with all the purples and the blacks, I didn't want to mess up my makeup, so that's what we did. For face primer, I'm going to be using the most bougie thing that I have purchased makeup-wise to date, and is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. It smells so good, and it's just this weird consistency that you dip your nail in to get the product out. So I'm going to take some on my cheeks, in the center of my face, and just blend it out with my hands. I think it does do a good job at filling in pores that I've noticed. And the ingredients are supposedly good for you and good for your skin. It provides a barrier between your skin and the foundation that you use. So from bougie to like $5, we're gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Man, I love this little paddle. So easy. I wish every foundation came with a little paddle like this that you could just smear it on like butter. So since we are using purple shadows, I do want to go in with a corrector, and this is from the brand Collab. And you can find that at Sally's Beauty. So I'm going to do this just to correct my dark circles before I go in with concealer. For concealer, I'm going to use the Catrice Liquid Camouflage concealer and put that right on top. And then blend that out with my Eco Tool sponge. Taking the excess around my nose in the center of my face. To set that, I'm going to dip it into my Cover FX powder. Now I feel like I need me some brows on, so I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. So I went a little more bold with my brows today because Cardi, you know, Cardi looks like she got a little contour going on, so I'm going to dip into my Tarte Pro Glow palette. Start with nose contour. I don't always do this because you see this, it looks like I just rubbed poop on my nose. But we will blend that out. Poopy noses. No poopy noses allowed. Like, this just feels like a freaking disaster when I do it. And then I'm going to go back over it with my powder. So I'm also going to contour the face with that. And then bronze it. Blushing with the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. Just a little bit. Cardi doesn't seem to have much blush on, and it's mainly closer to the back of her face. So she seems to have more of a golden, glittery highlight. So first I'm going to go in with the Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter to give that golden glow. And then I'm going to top it with the Cover FX Glitter Drops. Just a glittery gold that I wouldn't usually use, but in the photo, I don't know if you can see, just a super glittery highlight. Put a little on the back of my hand, and then dip my finger right in there. Yeah, that's glittery. Okay, so this is where things get interesting. It looks like she took a white liner and not only put it in the waterline, but also below. Because she's not, I think she did it right on her lash line. Here we go. Oh, and I'm using the ColourPop eyeliner in white. Like, you can't see any of her lower lashes. Interesting. So right below the white, she takes a purple and stamps it right below, precisely. I think this is where things are gonna go south, folks. Connecting it with the outer edge. Okay, so I put on some mascara on my top lashes, and now I'm going to pop on these Lashaholic Luxury Lashes that I got in my BoxyCharm. Look at this box. Nice and glittery and luxurious, like me, Cardi B. Alright, so lashes are on. They're not as dramatic as Cardi's, but that's okay. They're nice and comfy, and I think they're really pretty. Now we're going to go in with lips, Just gonna do a little lip liner first. On top of that, I'm gonna put the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit. And then her lips are kind of ombre, so I'm going to take this Anastasia Naked Liquid Lipstick and pop it in the center. And go over top of that with a little bit of gloss. I'm going to go with the ColourPop Moonchild Gloss. Alright you guys, so this is the completed look. What do you think? I think we did a pretty good job at matching Miss CARDI's makeup look. I had so much fun doing this. If you have any suggestions on any other celebrities to recreate, let me know. Bye-bye!